All right, we are live. And we've already got quite a few viewers as well, which is always nice. It's nice to start off with a few viewers waiting for us.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, getting it all warm and ready for everything. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's week?
That's good. That's good. I'm back in Wellington.
Oh yeah, true.
Got my actual setup now, which is great.
Although it looked like the setup that you had access to looked pretty badass as well.
Oh, I didn't actually use that one. That one was at the office. I was like, I should have used this. There's like proper microphones for recording podcasts and stuff. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it looked good.
They had the Melbourne office.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, super fancy. Should I give a little bit of a what's going on situation? Because I guess for regular viewers, there's a couple of differences today. We don't have any Sasha tonight. So, as some people may remember from the last session, Sasha was indisposed and was taken captive by Princess Sarissa and the rest of the Storm Giants for the simple fact of being a dragon, along with Marvin. So the circumstances were that the Storm Giants were fooled by a dragon in their midst, and they didn't want to repeat that situation. So Sasha and Marvin, who's a dragon, they're both dragons, were taken kind of as prisoner / being kept in order to keep the Storm Giants safe from their perspective. An impassioned plea from Finn and Aust and Agnes unfortunately was unsuccessful, and so the rest of the party headed out to try to seek out King Hecaton. Now, with the Sasha and what happened with Sasha, I did a session on Saturday just gone, just a one-on-one one, similar to what Aust and I did.
Sneaky.
With a little bit sneaky. With Sasha, and the circumstances around that determined whether or not Sasha was going to be here available for the session, or whether it would still be indisposed.
Nice.
And so, unfortunately, we don't have Sasha tonight.
Do we know what do we get to find out what went down, or is that for later?
So it was effectively a prison break scenario.
Sweet.
But I'll let Sasha fill in the characters upon its return, assuming that it is indeed able to return at some point. But we do have a special guest, so welcome to Shannon, who's playing Bernard, the Gurnard.
Hello.
Yes.
So Bernard has adventured with Aust and Finn previously. I think, it must be nearly 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Left the party with all our money.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think that's true.
I haven't forgotten.
He did leave with like our money and the Wand of Wonder, I think, but he ended up leaving them at a tavern or something for us.
Oh yeah, I sent them back in the post.
That's yeah.
Yeah, basically you sent money in the post, which is you're never supposed to do. But got there safely, along with a Wand of Wonder. And so Bernard's obviously been doing his own thing. I won't give too much information about what Bernard's been up to, but that might come out across the course of the few sessions. And Shannon, feel free to give up as much or as little information as you feel like is reasonable given the circumstances.
Yep.
But yeah, that's kind of it. And so we rejoin our heroes as Igneous stands guard, and Finn and Aust are attempting to sneak aboard the Grand Dame, which we know has is a gambling ship. It's a riverboat. Kind of goes up and down the Yata River and collects coin from those gullible enough to spend it there. And so,
John, would you just a question, would you think or say that maybe things are getting dicey?
every time.
I know. I'm sort of trying to make it so that it catches you off guard each time.
Nice.
I gotta try.
That's so funny every time. Oh wow.
Cool.
Where
Okay.
am I?
Oh wow.
All right.
So I've only revealed part of the map to you all because that's kind of all you have access to right now.
Woohoo! Yeah, we're gonna have some fighting on.
And so, Aust and Finn, if I remember correctly, you each have a. I'm trying to remember what the name of the spell is.
The shroud. We got that
Pass
shroud.
without trace.
Yeah, pass without trace.
So
That's
Finn
right.
rolled a 22. I rolled a 14. So add 10 to it. Finn's got 32 stealth, and I've got 24 stealth at the moment.
So you're both standing on this dock, kind of sneaking up, and it's kind of early to mid morning, and you can just see kind of supplies and things being loaded onto the ship. And I might just put that dog out somewhere. Once again.
Feel free to show the dog off to who we've got
Fans
here.
like dogs.
Yeah.
Catch the dog.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, is this stuck?
But it just looks like a ball of fur.
It's like
It's not a real dog.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think the Getting Dicey crew in general has Mark's got like 5 cats, I think.
Yeah.
You've got
We're all pretty laden with pets.
Yeah. No pets here. I got no pets.
No pets, no kids.
No pets, no kids.
You
Woo!
need to make some additions.
I have something called freedom. Yeah.
Igneous has enough kids for everyone. Right?
That's true. That's true. The
Freedom
coolest-
and disposable income.
yeah, that's pretty much right.
Okay, so
as well, because you need to have all the time to play with this stuff.
Exactly. That's how I get to make those animations and stuff.
so Finn and Aust, you're on the pier leading up to the Grand Dam, and it is a large, kind of very fancy looking riverboat with kind of ornate etchings down the side, and this kind of almost tacky, like gaudy sort of rubbed gold leaf, which is coming off as the water has been lapping away at it. And you can kind of see people coming and going and loading the ship up for the evening's adventure. So you're both under the effects of Pass Without Trace, but you are in broad daylight, standing on a pier. How would you like to enter?
Now, just want to confirm, just from last week, we got a lot of the crew drunk, right? That's I'm assuming is the working crew, not the people that are like putting stuff on, right?
Yeah. So you got a lot of the guards and things drunk.
Okay.
Overnight last night. On their time off.
Yeah.
I
I think we snuck away as they were still being stocked up. So the idea being that they're going to be busy drinking throughout the night.
While we're stalking through the boat.
Yeah.
Get them drunk on the boat or off the boat?
Off the boat at the tavern.
They're in the tavern where we were staying.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So we're on the pier at the moment, is that right, John?
That's right. And there's kind of people pushing past you as they load up the thing. I'm not going to put them in because they'd just be moving backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
So this is the entrance here, yeah?
Yeah, there are 2 gangplanks kind of
Okay.
here and up here that appear to go to doors. There's
So we're
the
kind of
this is like the doors lead into what you would assume is kind of the main area. There's another floor above that area, and then there's like it looks like the boat goes down quite a ways.
All right, cool. What do you reckon, Finn?
I reckon we scope out, like, see what we can see. So we can obviously see over this edge of the ship, and a couple of bandits there. Oh, which I think I can move around. I should probably not be able to do that.
I wonder why you can do that. That's weird.
I'm not complaining. I can just get rid of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, if we go, I mean, we're not hidden. We're just difficult to see, right? So we can kind of sneak around better than what we would normally do. But if we're in full daylight, someone's going to see us.
Yeah. So hiding is obviously much easier if you've got something. If you're not in full daylight and you're not standing on like an open space like a pier, you do have people kind of pushing past you and carrying goods and things. And also there's like a large body of water that you're standing next to as well.
Right.
So we could probably just sneak in with the crowds. If the crowds are coming, we just kind of just blend in behind one of the crowds and just follow the crowds onto the boat.
Yeah, I reckon we try and get onto the boat as soon as we can and just see what we can see. Are these like tables and chairs, or what are these? Yeah,
those are tables and chairs inside like... Well, you can't. Finn can't see those yet, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can see it for some reason because I can move the bandits around. I can see inside the boat.
Oh, is that why you can see those?
It's fine for you, the players, but I think for the characters, you're just looking at the side of a boat.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. In that case,
so I reckon we follow the people carrying stuff on and just kind of blend in and sneak on through, and then. Once we get onto the boat, we can kind of decide where we want to go. Yeah,
are there more or less people sort of up this area, like, or I should say fewer people up near this area?
There appear to be fewer people up towards this end.
Right. All right. I reckon we try and let's not go through the busy entrance. So this is Finn sort of like motioning to Aust over to the sort of the far way. So let's make our way
I'll
up.
Follow you because you're the sneaky guy, and I'm the one creating the shroud.
Yeah.
So while this is going on, I'm just going to swap over to Bernard for a second here. So Bernard, you're in the dining hall, dressed the way.
Nines.
Yeah, dressed to the nines. dressed in your in the way in which we described. There's you can see a guard posted inside this room as well, but you're just kind of, what are you doing?
Well, I think I'm chopping vegetables.
Okay.
With a little chef hat on.
Okay. Cool. So you're just preparing some food inside in the dining hall.
And looking, trying not to look shifty.
Okay, cool. Okay. Igneous, are you just gonna stay standing guard, or what would you like to do?
Igneous is just enjoying the last bit of his ale. I've imagined I'm off to the south somewhere. I assume I can't see myself.
You're just south of the pier there.
So he's just obediently watching out for trouble.
Cool. So there's just a bruiser standing at the edge of the docks, just kind of looking backwards and forwards and getting day drunk.
Igneous will just raise his glass to me and be like, "Hey."
Finn and Aust.
Cool. So is this so obviously it's just a doorway? Is it open, or what do we got?
Yeah, so it's open to allow like people to move through it at the moment. People are carrying in large boxes, and so it'd be pretty hard / inconvenient to have the door, and then have to swing it open each time. It's actually locked open, like against the outside of the ship.
Okay, cool. So we can see through into this little hall area here.
Yeah, so there's just a hallway in front of you, there's not much distance. I mean, there's a ship, so everything's quite a lot more compact than some of the big open rooms you've been used to, especially the giant rooms, which are literally sized for giants.
Okay, well, I think we'll just slowly make our way through the doorway.
Okay. So looking left and right, you just see a very long hall that seems to run the length of the ship. And there are doors kind of all the way along. One directly in front of you.
Gotcha. I think the lighting is kind of messing with that. I thought it was just walking straight into it. Sorry. It's hard to see that hallway.
Yeah, so we're getting the view of the bandits as opposed to our own view.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So I think we're kind of getting your view.
Let's see if I can make them not emit light.
Including the names of the bandits. Whoa!
Well,
now it's just the bandits down the south end.
Same for me.
Can you guys still see, or
no. I'm only seeing from the point of view of the bandits.
Oh man!
Now the bottom 2 bandits.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all 3.
Now now we've got all 3 bandits.
I like every time we try this dynamic lighting, it just breaks.
Something else, it's brilliant.
I'm not even using dynamic lighting. That's the thing.
Oh,
So
really?
Are we seeing your view then? Because I'm seeing the bandit stats when I click on the bandit.
Yeah, and I can click and move them around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I think
Is it fixed it at all?
Nah,
No.
I'm still moving.
Oh man.
You've given us the controls over. Now we've got
Just the bandit at the top.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn off the dynamic lighting. Just zoom in.
One day we'll get this.
Man, this is like super annoying.
All right, we're on the.
Yeah,
ship
and
now.
I'm zoomed in.
Yeah, I don't want to see the rest.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so the door that's right in front of us is closed. Is that right, John?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Is this a window at the front or?
It's another door similar to
Right.
the front door. So you're in this hall.
Yeah.
Kind of out. You're still on the outside.
I see.
So the wall of the boat is a little bit higher, but you still have access to the open air.
Cool.
Oh, this is like the deck, the top deck, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see now.
You're on
But
the
there's
main
something
deck.
above as well.
So there's
Correct.
a door into this room.
There's
Yeah.
2 doors, I think. There's
Yeah, a door there and a door there.
and then on both the other sides as well.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm with you.
So this is a gambling ship. Does it have like signs on the side and things like that saying "Come on in for gambling," or is it like a private gambling ship?
It's like a private gambling ship, but it's very well known. So it's almost one of those ones that doesn't have to advertise itself as much. It's for exclusively for wealthy participants. So I think we'll flip back to Bernard. What do you want to continue chopping some carrots?
Yeah, well, probably. So I can see a bandit in there,
Yeah, so that's a guy standing guard.
and I assume that we've sort of made friends a bit, or I've given him a couple of good meals or something.
So far,
Or
so
he just showed up.
you've only recently arrived
Oh.
aboard the ship, dressed as a cook. So you could play that out if you want to.
Yeah, I'll try and just be friendly with him. Nothing too serious in the relationship, but I'll make him. I'll be making like some pies or something. Ask him if he wants to. Those probably smell pretty good.
Yeah. In fact,
Want a pie?
he hears you kind of making this pie, and he's like, "Oh, that smells good. What's that?"
It's freaking me out. I was gonna give him a pie. Well, I was just making some pies. We just like
Is it
a mini pie.
is it Oh, a mini pie. That's my
Yeah,
favorite. Is it meat?
Dexterous with my
Is it a
fingers.
meat pie?
Well, it's faux meat. It tastes just like meat.
What's faux meat? Is
It's good.
it like a dough or?
It's made from like pea extract. It's delicious. Trust me.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll try one of your pea pies.
All right. Yeah, here you go. Well, I'm very dexterous with my fingers, and I make like very nice decorations around the edges and stuff. So they look like works of art.
Okay. Cool.
Waiting list for these things.
I'm just wondering what to make you roll for this. I think given that you've got like you've tried to make these very elaborate tiny pies, I think sleight of hand is the most appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I do have sleight of hand.
Nice.
So how do I do it? Do you want me to roll in the D20 then?
If it's easier for you to use it to roll on beyond, that's fine.
I don't even know how to do that. I do have real dice, but I'll just roll in the D20. So
Sure.
So was it 1 D20 plus 5?
Plus Dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Right. It just says for me, I think it's a bonus is a plus 5 on sleight of hand, so that must include.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. My proficiency bonus is plus 4 overall, and my Dex is plus 1.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, okay. Yeah, it must be right. Okay. Plus 5. 22.
Nice.
So you just make these like the paste. How do you want this to look? Like the pastry, I imagine, is just very finely kind of set out.
They're classical pies. I'm not like going, completely ridiculous on it, but they're just beautiful classical pies with very fine, like filaments almost of pastry coming out on the edges.
All right. So he rocks up and he sees your tray of miniature pies, and he just goes, "Oh, they do look good," and then reaches over for one and tastes it, and he's just like, "Oh, that is a great pie. Do you mind if I grab one more for the road?"
Well, for you, my friend, I'll just push a little one over to him and say, "You save that one for later."
All right, thank you. And he
give him a little wink.
He steps away and like sheepishly turns his back to you, and you just hear him go and just scoff the second pie.
Well, at least he's slightly embarrassed.
He returns to his post, and you hear him muttering under his breath like, "Oh, I could do this vegetarian thing. It's not too bad."
That's my goal within the world, turn everyone to vegetarian.
Okay. Finn and Aust, what would you like to do?
I think Finn wants to just kind of scope out the what can we see to the right and to the left of where we currently are. So up towards the front of the boat and then down in the other direction.
So looking towards the front of the boat, you know that it kind of opens up into kind of the main viewing deck, I guess you'd call it. You can just, from your vantage point now, you can see that there are some stairs that would lead down a little bit lower. And then to your left, as you kind of walk onto the ship, you just see the deck run the length of the ship, and then you can see what looks like a similar shape of stairs heading down as well.
Okay. So Finn just sort of leans over to Aust and whispers, "I think we need to check below deck. I think we need to get in, see what we can find."
Lead the way.
All right. And so we just sort of, Finn makes his way north, just to the top of the boat. And I think just before just before he goes down, he notices just another door into this area. Are there any windows? Or are there any ways that we can look into this room, or is it just through the door?
Let me just check that actually. No, it doesn't look like it. But I will add some additional information for you. So you're on the main deck forward, where there are some decorative lanterns hung from posts, and they kind of support the balcony of the upper deck, and to the front end of the ship. I can't remember what that word is in ship talk. There's a rusty winch kind of bolted to the deck, and it appears to be there's a chain attached, and you could probably guess it's used to raise or lower the ship's anchor.
These light yellow bits, they must be windows.
I think those
are doors.
I think those are also doors. I could be wrong though.
There's a lot of doors.
Yeah, there's a lot of doors. Actually, yeah, you might be right.
So that's a door, and we're thinking that these are windows.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It kind of doesn't make sense for there to be that many doors now that I think about it.
Unless the ship is sinking.
Unless the ship is sinking, yeah.
Like portholes, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, I think as we make the way up the side, I think Finn just wants to kind of like scope in through the room. Into the room and just see what he can see inside. Super, so just looking just over the edge of the porthole.
So can you reach? Can you actually lift up and see, or do you need us to give you a boost?
I'm sure on tippy toes. Yeah, I'm sure he can just grab on and pull himself up over the top. Take a quick look and then drop down.
You're muted, John.
He just does like a quick little chin up on the porthole. And you're just looking over the back of someone's shoulder as you look in. They're kind of dressed in this red sort of guard's uniform, and in the far corner of the room. So this appears to be some sort of dining hall. In the far corner of the room, you see a small gnome dressed in what appears to be a chef's outfit. Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Here we go. 14.
There's something familiar about that gnome.
Okay.
You can't quite piece it all together, but there is definitely something familiar about them.
Yeah. Finn just takes a step back and sort of
sauteing now.
and Finn just motions to Aust. Just to take a look. Just take a look in.
All right, so I'm going to look in. I'm going to obviously see the guard, or the red dude.
Yeah.
I suppose you want me to roll perception as well to see if I recognise.
Yeah, if you're trying to work out what.
Well, I assume Finn's pointing at something, and I'm looking in, going, "What are you pointing at?" So I'm wondering what's going on, checking out who's there and what's there, and are they the only two people in the room?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I'll check everyone out that's there. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got no idea. Can I take you?
No, you can't.
Just spot some pies, maybe.
So Finn looks up at Aust and is like, "Did you? No."
So you see a chef or a cook kind of making these amazing looking miniature pies.
Oh,
and
there
you're
we
just
go.
like, that must be what he's talking about. Those look great.
Are you hungry? What's going on? This is not a time for food. Come on.
Yeah. And Finn just waves him off. Never mind. Okay, let's continue.
Do I spot them looking through the window or anything like that?
You can make it a perception check if you'd like.
Maybe it's probably just my hat sticking out the top of the counter rather than...
I think you'd notice like light being blocked from one of the.
I suppose if the guard didn't notice, I wouldn't see it.
That's true. They are looking over his shoulder though, and he's got his back to the window.
I just got to find out what the hell. What's perception? That's wisdom, right? Passive? No, is it passive?
So passive perception is if you're not actively looking for something.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with it.
Photo.
I've no idea either.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah, you just think like a bird or something has gone past the window and blocked the light temporarily.
And they never saw each other again. Okay.
Like ships passing in the night.
Yeah. So I think we get to this point. Do we have to be standing next to each other for this pass without trace?
10 feet.
Within 10 feet. Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna have to both go down one of the stairways in.
Yeah.
Finn looks to Aust the ranger, and is like, which way should we go?
All right. I'll do if I do a quick look just to see which is just a quick suss out to see which is the most used staircase, and the plan is obviously use the least. So I want to have a look and see which is the most recently used staircase, because I want to go down the one that's been least used. So looking at like tracks and dust and all that sort of stuff, see if there's been anything that's been disturbed too recently.
Okay, yeah, sure. I think looking at them is very hard to really pick a major difference. It doesn't appear to be any kind of meaningful difference. They're largely used in roughly the same amount. The one on the left is slightly more well worn, but just barely.
Does it look like any one of them's been used like someone's just gone down there, or
roll survival?
I'll find it for a second. Yay! It's gonna be a better night.
Yeah, so you can see like fresh marks of boxes and things being dragged down there.
Okay. So we want to go down the least frequently or least off. No, least. What's the word I'm looking for? Least recent.
Okay.
They've both been used recently.
Okay. So I'm going to relay that back to Finn and say, look, they both look like they've been recently used. They're both heavily used. It's obviously just a carriage of taking stuff downstairs. Pick one.
Okay.
I don't care.
All
I don't care.
Okay, so with that, Finn makes his way down the nearest stairway.
Quietly.
Quietly.
Okay, I'm just
I feel like we need to keep reminding John that we're being as stealthy as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I might get you guys to re-roll at this point, actually. Kind of makes sense too.
Okay.
Reroll stealth?
Reroll
yes,
stealth,
please. Yeah. And you can still add your 10.
Yeah. 30. Oh my god.
So that's still a crit fail.
It's still crit fails. Fucking hell.
Getting them out of the way. I like it. So I'm just going to worry about the worst one. So there's still a 29.
It's still it's 10. So it's still a 19.
Sorry, 19.
It's a 19, but it's a crit fail.
Yeah, I can't believe your crit fail on a stealth is 19.
Yeah,
that's insane.
I love that.
With pass without trace on that spell is bonkers good.
It is handy having very high dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are in the forward stairs, and there's some curtains kind of hung over open doorways leading forward and aft, and wooden staircases that you've just kind of descended, which were on the main deck. When you get down in there, you realise that the stairs both lead down to the same place, because it's only it's a boat, and there's only so many places the stairs can go.
Yeah. All right. So
there's curtains in front of you and behind you.
Okay. What's the plan, Finn?
We can old school take a curtain each at the same time.
Oh yeah, you want to open up a curtain? You go 1, 2, 3, draw.
yeah. We can either just have a little peek or we can just burst through. What do you reckon?
I think we'll take a little look see.
Okay, cool.
Just sort of, you could probably look underneath and not receive.
Hey, come on! It's probably like a
I've
floor
got
to
2
ceiling.
little people I can mock now. I've got my little people bag.
Oh, great. Okay. Else can go first. Feel free to go first there, Alst.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna look around, like carefully draw a little bit of a look see what I can see from the front, the top curtain. On there.
So peek your head through the curtain.
Yeah, carefully.
Okay. And as you peel back the red velvet curtain, you are hit just right in the nose with a rank odor.
Oh.
Okay.
Smell.
What's the smell like?
It smells like a dunny.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And Finn's just going to do the same with the southern curtain.
Just slowly peeling it back? Or?
Yeah.
So you see basically rows of seats and oars sat across them. You figure this is where the people who kind of actually row the boat come down and work while the boat is out on the river.
Right. So this was a waste of time. There's nothing down here. I thought the casino was going to be down here. I thought it was going to be like this chill under deck.
It's clearly the engine room.
It's just the engine room. All right. We might as well head back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we need to
quietly.
Away, are we? Right.
So you both head back up quietly to up to the main deck.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to go inside. Finn.
Yeah.
Do we want to go into the room with the guy? Well, with the dude and the little person making pies.
Maybe we can skirt around the other side, and I just want to take another look at that. Just now that we're a bit closer, I just want to take another look at that chef. There was something about him.
So you want to go down this side here and get a gander at him from the window?
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to look into his eyes?
I just want to have a little peek.
I might. I gotta go get some more vegetables.
Okay. So as you peek in, the gnome turns away. So you kind of peer up. Go here.
Peered.
Where's the gnome gone? Yeah.
Go ahead and are you still in there, Bernard? Or are you?
Well, while you guys were coming up, I was gonna go. I'd run out of stuff, but yeah, you'll probably just catch me.
Okay, so let's play it like this. So as you both kind of ascend the stairs, Bernard, you kind of come, like, open the door out into the room, out onto the main deck, and you are confronted by.
Oh yeah.
Are you going? Where are you going?
Oh yeah, I was heading, out this door, and
yeah,
I would be going downstairs, but yeah.
So as you open that door, and these two have just got into the top of the stairs, you run into two familiar faces, in Finn and Aust. So the situation is,
I try to cover my surprise and play it cool.
Okay.
Sorry. So we do still have this pass without trace. So he sees us. Okay.
Oh.
What are you doing? Are you kind of trying to hide yourselves, or?
I think that I don't know. I think Finn's been taken by surprise, and he's just kind of like trying not to move, like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He's just like, oh no, from Infinity War. He's just like,
So with the password, actually give me a perception check here, Bernard. They're kind of right in front of you, so it's not going to be super hard to notice them.
So it's just passive perception, eh?
If you just roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
12.
Yeah, so you can be kind of like right in front of you.
So I could spot you. Would you be like are you stealthy with your pass without trace normally?
If we're trying to, I think if we're trying to hide, we get advantage, and that will get sort of that +10 on our rolls.
Yeah.
So if we were hiding and trying to be hidden, we'd be difficult to see. But given we're standing pretty much in front of you,
I just swing the door open.
Yeah.
So there's a rock gnome standing in front of you whom you recognise, but you don't recognise the way that he's dressed. He's dressed as a chef.
Okay.
And but I just sort of look back over my shoulder to the bandit guy and then back towards you guys a couple of times. And a realization comes over, like I recognize your faces. And then I just give a slow nod and a little wink. Because you guys are obviously looking like you were stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've caught them in the act, basically.
Okay, and I just walk out and then close the door behind me.
So he's not going to give us up. That's awesome.
Okay, good.
Why he's here is a bit unknown, but all good.
I did not expect to see you guys here.
What are you even doing here?
What are you doing here?
I mean, that's
a long story.
That is a long story. But we're looking.
I'm making pies.
What? Why are you making pies?
Why are you making pies on a gambling ship in the middle of wherever the hell we are?
Basically, yeah. I can tell you later, but this place is full of people.
Right.
So what are you going to do? What are you doing here?
Well, we're looking, and I pull out the token, the gambling token. So it's what's it made of? Was it just a wooden token?
Yeah, it's a wooden chip that looks like it could be used for like gambling in a casino. It's kind of got a goose with rubbed gold leaf over the top of it.
A goose.
A goose. He's like,
so you've been on this ship not for super long, Bernard, but you have heard about the golden goose tokens, and that's kind of the currency aboard the Grand Dame.
So this thing brought us here. Basically, this is a clue for something very big.
Right. You got it off some.
It was
some baddie.
It was left at basically next to the body of a dead storm giant friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah, and we think this could help sort of point us towards the direction of her husband, the king of storm giants, King Hecaton.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah. See, and Finn just gets overly detailed and like explains, just like looking him right in the eyes, like, yeah. So this is happening.
I haven't been on the ship for long, but I know a few spots. Like in there is the kitchen.
Yeah.
So and I probably know where all the guards move in and out a bit, maybe.
Okay.
So
you know that it's more lightly guarded when the gambling floor is not active.
Upstairs.
Where you are now, actually, like the general layout. So on the main deck, the southern room is the room that's kind of the main gambling floor.
Okay, I can tell you on this deck. Is it the bow or stern? I don't know. I hate boats. In the back.
Does Bernard hate boats? I like the fact that Bernard hates boats.
I'm nervous about the sea, to be honest. I don't want to be on here. But in the boat at the back, not the boat, the door at the back, there is the gambling room. That's me.
Right. So the gambling room at the back of the boat. Okay. Is it going to be easy enough for us to get in there? What are you doing right now? Are you able to like come show us where we need to be?
Yes, I can. I'm just getting more vegetables, but I can. Maybe have a smoko. Show you in the back room.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure there'll be bandits or something in there.
We saw some pies in there.
Well, not bandits, guards. The pies? Yeah. Do you want a pie? Or?
Finn's stomach just lets out a little rumble.
A stealth film. Okay. Well, I'll just go grab some pies. I'll just go in quickly, and I'll grab the tray, and I'll tap the guy on the shoulder and pop one in his hand, and say, "I'll go back. I'll go get some more stuff and make some food later."
As you entered the room, you noticed that he was kind of hunched over the tray with a saber in each hand and one in his mouth, and he looks back over at you and he's like, "Bro."
What's his name?
Randall.
Randall, I couldn't stay angry at you. Yeah, bye. I'll see you later.
Is that all thanks?
I won't tell on you.
So please don't draw the captain.
Watch each other's backs, eh, Randall? Okay. Yeah.
He gives you a wink as you exit.
Randall.
Okay, I got a Randall's in there. Don't go in there, Randall's in there. Okay. All right. If we go down the back here, there'll be a door at the back.
Okay. So Finn just follows quickly behind Bernard as well.
We're sort of near the room. You can look in the window. I can just walk under the window.
Yeah, I think I can do the same.
Bloody short people. Yeah.
So Aust kind of like duck. You'll need to duck under the window if you want to do that.
I might
Igneous.
take my hat off. Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Igneous, what are you doing? You still just enjoying your day drinking?
Yeah. Igneous is going to have a little look at the bag of holding which he purchased last time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to like pick up a bit of dirt from the ground and just like sprinkle it in and watch what happens. And he's going to go, great. And just see more and more dirt in there.
As the dirt falls into the bag, it just kind of falls in there, and while it seems to disappear somewhat, like you can feel the connection that there is actually that dirt you kind of like let into there is still in the bag.
Yeah. That's going to keep us happy for quite a while.
He's just going to keep putting rocks and stones and dropping in his bag.
I do like that he's a little drunk as well while doing this.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
He's found a happy place. He's got a bag that he can hold as much dirt and stones as he wants handy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rest of the party?
Okay, cool. So, yeah, Finn's just going to have a quick peek in through one of these portholes. Again, just grabbing and pulling himself up. Just have a quick look through.
Yep. So this is a large kind of cabin that's set up as a bit of a gambling hall. You can see a number of tables kind of set up around, there's 9 tables in all. And towards the south, there's the centerpiece, which is a gold-plated sculpture of a goose.
With that, Finn lets out a bit of a gasp when he sees that. He's never seen a goose so golden. And puts the pieces together as well. He's like, the chip, the golden goose. He's like, he looks over at Bernard. He's like, yeah, I think this is where we want to be.
Yeah. The spot.
And you can see a couple of guards in there, and you also can see a portrait of a fat, foppish, grinning man hanging on the wall across from a wooden spiral staircase that seems to head upwards.
Okay.
Yeah. At seeing the staircase, us is just going to tap Finn on the shoulder and say, I want to go there. I want to go to the staircase.
Finn's just
if
like...
you want to go to a staircase, there's one in the kitchen that I was in.
You could have told us about that.
I didn't know you wanted to go. I thought you were going to go gambling.
Yeah.
We're not here to gamble.
Yeah, so there's no like croupiers or anyone at the moment. It's you would know that when they set sail for the evening and return early in the morning, that's kind of when everybody's aboard and everybody gambles during that time. Right, this is kind of like they're just replenishing all their stocks, making sure that they're good to head out tonight.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any thrones to sit on up there, Aust, but I do think that is where we need to go. I think we need to head up there.
Go up.
What's going to be the easiest way to get up there? Do you reckon you can take care of Randall?
Yeah, I'll give him some pies.
Get him some pies and get him to move out of the room.
Yeah, I can get him to go get me some more pie supplies from downstairs.
Great idea.
Yeah, perfect.
Happy yes.
Okay, cool. So Finn just heads back up again.
Tell the captain on him.
Alright, cool.
Pie stealer.
Finn's just going to stay back just to make sure. Actually,
we
he's
want
just...
to stay hidden here
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Randy's going to come out of the room.
Yeah.
So we want to be as avoidant as hidden as possible.
Hey Randall. Hey, how you going?
Hey,
Yeah. I would have given all the rest of the pies to you guys. You can hold them. But so Randall, do you reckon you'd give me a hand and maybe go get some vegetables from downstairs, and I can make us some more pies?
Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage, given your gifts of pie.
Persuasion.
Pie-suasion.
Oh, I like it.
Slide of pie. What does persuasion come under? What is that?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay, it's just an even. 15.
All right. So he says, "Oh, I suppose I did clear out that last tray pretty good, didn't I?" Yeah. Okay. I'll just pop downstairs and maybe I can have another one of those pies later.
Yeah, man. I'll make you a big one this time.
Oh, perfect. And he like hops too, and he disappears downstairs.
Yeah, and I'll quickly follow. Oh no, we're going up this stair, aren't we?
We're going
I'll
up
put my
here.
head out and go.
Okay, cool.
Was that a signal, Finn?
I think that... I don't know, I'm not sure, actually.
We didn't discuss this.
Xcat in the chat was just wanting to know what your passive pastry score was.
Very high.
Alright, and Finn's just gonna like peer around the corner here just to see what that whistle was, just in case it was just maybe Randall heading downstairs.
It's a little hand beckoning you.
Okay, good. I recognise that tiny little hand everywhere.
Can you see it? I can't see anything. It's a little person.
All right. Well, you see that. I'm surely Finn disappears around the corner anyway.
I was going to follow you.
Yeah.
We better hurry up before Randall comes back.
Okay.
All right.
Finn's just like overpowered by the smell of these delicious pies. This room is just like filled with the aroma of these pies.
Oh, did you not eat before we left? Jesus.
It's been a
I've got
while.
a pocket pie here.
Pocket pie.
We're going hungry.
It's a good pocket. I've got a really amazing jacket.
Did you go to the
Remember my
bathroom,
jacket?
Finn?
It's made of like big scales. Like,
that's
giant-
right.
Look like fish scales.
Yeah.
You can see it in my picture there. So the pie is safe.
All
If
right.
you want it.
Yeah. He grabs it and takes a big bite.
I just chuck it back while I run up the stairs and poke my head up just above the top of the stairs.
Okay.
So I don't
So
jump
you're
in the
trying
room
to-
or anything.
You're trying to do that
Mm-hmm.
without, like, trying to check out the room without kind of giving away
Yeah,
yourself.
I don't want to just. I take my chef hat off.
Okay. Is your gnome hat underneath your chef hat?
Yes.
Okay.
It just fits on.
Are you taking your gnome hat off as well, or are you?
I'm a savage.
Okay.
Fucking nose.
Your nose, your large nose pokes around the corner. Roll stealth.
Okay.
You better be quick or Randall's going to come back.
Oh.
Yep. So you poke your nose around the corner, and you can see the room is full of. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Full of bandits and one one bandit who looks much rougher than the others.
I see.
I don't think we're going to go up there, Finn.
I think that's exactly where we need to go. Finn has... Finn doesn't know what's up there yet, so he's just waiting.
I'm going to go down the stairs and report this.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
The rolling has begun.
Yep, so...
Do we need to get Igneous onto the boat?
Yep, so you've reported this back to...
Yeah, there's 7 guys up there
Ooh.
that look tough.
Do you think you'd be okay going up there in your chef's outfit?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Are there more chef's uniforms?
I don't know. If they, I suppose they'd be in the closet, and the hanging up in the kitchen here. Should I have a look?
Yeah. If you can.
Is there any?
There are indeed 2 appropriately sized chefs.
Fantastic! I put my hat back on.
And Finn just looks over at Aust. I think we should do that. I think we need to get up there. You need to. This is testing how roguelike you can be. You need to become a chef for this.
Well, I'll just check the oven, see if those other pies are ready.
Okay, not as much of a chef as Bernard is.
I've never cooked anything like a pie in my entire life. Give me a wild deer, a deer or something, or a pig, then sure, but
yeah,
a pie.
I think you look pretty good in this chef's out, and he's holding up the biggest chef's gear. He's like, I think, yeah, you should definitely chuck this on.
I'll don the chef's outfit and this really odd little hat, and Us isn't sure, he's not very comfortable, it's just not right.
And Finn's super excited because this is what Finn does. Like this whole getting into disguise kind of thing is perfect for Finn.
Yep.
Okay, well, you can just be my chef backups that have come for the catering tonight.
Yeah, sounds good.
The sous chefs.
I can order you around. Okay.
House isn't good with this, but okay, cool. Let's rock.
Should we go up? And what's the plan? We're going to hand out some pies and...
Okay, yeah, let's hand out pies.
Can we
if
poison
you got any poison?
Finn? Rogue man, have we got some poison that maybe we can kill them without actually...
Well, I know John has given me the ability to basically conjure potions that I have bought previously, but I think this might be retconning some poison into the situation. I haven't previously.
So you don't have poison on you right now?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
I just thought a rogue might have poison.
And
it seems what you do.
I used to. Wait, do I? No. I had that. I had that other one that was like a fake potion.
Can I carry my that jug that I've got that has the multifaceted? Can I carry that up and offer them just for the fun of it?
I think that's a great idea. I think
Yeah,
that's
of course
a great idea.
Yeah, I'm going to be carrying this because I reckon it'll be hilariously funny.
Okay, cool.
Oh, what is it? What are you going to carry?
So I have a jug that I've picked up which has 10, I'm assuming, different openings to it, nozzles to it, and they each, as you pour it, it has different things in it, from vinegar to beer to mayonnaise.
It's a perfect catering item.
Yeah. So I've got beer, fresh water, vinegar, and mayonnaise are the other ones that I've tasted.
Yeah.
I love how Bernard's just like, I can see the potential for catering.
I'm
not even worried about the.
I'm not even a chef. I'm a cobbler, but that's like, yeah.
And depending on what kind of brutes these are, I do have 10 fire giant fingers I could hand out as snacks as well. Depending how brutish these guys are.
How big is a fire giant finger?
I don't know. It's big like that big, right? It'd be huge.
It's massive.
About the length of Finn's forearm.
Oh, hey, you know what we can do? Can we do this actually before we go up? I'll just slice some slices off a few of these fingers, so we can make kind of like almost like a sashimi style raw like meat slices that we can put on a plate.
Do you want Aust to do this, or do you want to do it yourself with
No, I think Aust might need to do this. He's a bit
with your survival.
Yeah, I think Aust has got the better survival skills for this.
I'll be happy with faux giant.
Oh, well, maybe
we don't deal in faux giant here. We've got real giant.
Yeah, we've got real giants.
One other thing, I do have some apples that can turn them different colours, red, yellow, or blue.
That's amazing.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Awesome. What?
I got them in a mad manner.
That's right. Okay, well, so Finn just hands Alice one of these fingers and is like, "Can you just quickly make some slices?" And we'll
just slice
just nice little thin slices that we can serve up, just to make, because I don't have anything else to carry.
All right.
He's got the pies. Okay. You've got the thing.
That's cool.
I can give you a carrot or something.
One carrot? Oh, look stupid. I need a selection of meats.
Okay. So as you're all having this debate about the carrots and looking stupid and stuff, this is the point in time when Randall walks back in, and he's just like arms full of like all the peas he can carry. He's hoping for like as many of those pea pies as possible.
Randall, you are a god among men. Sit down. My assistants will take those off your hands and we'll get on to cooking.
No, we want to go upstairs.
Yeah, or after we go upstairs and deliver these pies, of course, we'll come back.
All right, cool.
All right. Can you just roll deception? Because he's just walked back into the room and there's two, admittedly dressed as chef people, but there are two new chefs that he hasn't seen before.
Mm-hmm. Who's rolling? What?
You are, because you said that these are your assistants.
Deception.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's just a D20. 9.
Oh.
He looks at you kind of sideways and he's like, I'm not sure this all adds up.
And Finn, without missing a beat, is like, finally! And he just starts grabbing some of these peas out of the... You took your time, Randall, is it? And he's grabbing some of these peas.
Okay, I'm gonna give you advantage on the roll for that. So Shannon, you can roll again with the aid of Finn.
Okay.
Oh. Alice is going to reach for his sword just in case, because he's just.
He sees the way you reach for the peas, and you're very brutish with them. You start bruising the peas, and he remembers how deftly Vernon handled them, and he goes, "You're not a chef." Drops the baskets and just draws his sword.
Oh.
And he says, "How could you, Bernard? How could you?"
How dare you? I will deny.
So I think we'll take our break there. And we'll roll initiative when we come back.
Okay.
Oh yay! We're gonna get our ass kicked and I don't have wolves.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. I'm not going to go grab a drink this break. What I'm going to do, because someone's been putting some suggestions for our bot, so I'm just going to work away on getting some of that stuff set up, just so if someone does a specific call, it'll give them the answers they need. So thanks for the thanks for that, Panic. That's awesome. I'll get onto that, and then we can do some testing.
Nice.
Cool. So 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. We'll see you guys in 5.
Cool. See you then.
Cool. All right. You guys can do. So in. Yeah. So in, I've got a thing called a chat bot running. So that's like if someone follows or stuff, it says something. But you can set up sort of different commands. So he's saying if I create a command which has, what has he got? Exclamation mark classes. Or an exclamation mark party, it'll give the race and classes and names of our party. So, yeah. I just got to figure out how to do it. Can they? Okay. All right.
All right, let's.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Hi. Thanks for the tips on basically helping us make it a little better. So
that's awesome.
I'm not going to explain what's happened because it's all in the chat. You saw it happening, I guess. So now there are commands. Cool.
We all learned something.
Yeah. All right. If there is anything else that you think that we need that can help improve this, do let us know because that'd be awesome. And now's a pretty good time to sort of let you guys know that we do have a Discord which is linked in the thing. Maybe I need to make that a command as well. I don't know. So feel free to join in the Discord so you can chat with us about the session, what happened this time, what happened next time, all that kind of stuff.
Reagan has heaps of times to sort this out because he doesn't have pets or kids.
Yay! Also, we've got just a list of our Twitter accounts and stuff that you can follow there. And we have got affiliate status, so we do have a couple of emoticons, or are they called emoticons on this format? I'm old and don't know what people call things. Emotes. All right, so the emotes. We do have a couple available if you subscribe, which is available. And if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. Just follow us. That's all right. That's all good as well. John?
Yes.
Are things...
He's gonna do it.
Get him, Dicey!
Normally at this point we would have... I don't even know how far behind we are. Normally at this point we would have what's Reagan's drink of the night.
Yeah.
But he spent his time making the commands. I spent my time making tea.
Which is close.
Look at
that.
Rose shaped teapot.
That looks very 3D as well. It looks like it's got a lot of like...
Yeah.
Can you rotate it?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
dude,
cool.
That's sweet.
I mean that's very, very cool.
And it's super masculine, eh?
Yeah.
And it's pomegranate tea as well.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a really good tea.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
We got feedback that the audio from the Getting Dicey effect doesn't blow their ears out anymore, which is good.
Yay!
I re-rendered them out with Reese since we had previously Amy in there. We've re-rendered them out with Reese and we've made them quieter so they don't hurt your delicate little Getting Dicey ears. Not that I'm sorry, Shannon, you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? I push a little button and an animation plays that you can't see, but the people on Twitch can.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fancy.
It's like a radio DJ.
Yeah, I really want to get one of those Elgato like stream decks just because like I have to do heaps on the keyboard with a bunch of different shortcuts. So I just remembered I moved my microphone away. And I really want to just get something that makes that a lot easier. And it's cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick back in. So, all right, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, I'm really worried.
I really didn't want to get into a fight with. Oh my god.
This is really bad.
What's his
name?
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't want to get into a fight with Randall.
On initiative?
Look, I just don't want to fight Randall. I feel that we shouldn't be fighting poor Randall.
Well, Randall's just going to get in the way. So
I'm always so suspicious.
I think with all the pies, he could actually be on our side.
We just got to fatten him up.
Well, either that he's going to die first because he's going to be pushed up the stairs.
Yeah, we do not want him to go up those stairs, right?
Well,
we don't want him to make too much noise.
No.
We want him to die quickly.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge.
Put the wand of wonder in a pie.
Wand of wonder.
There's three of us here. Surely.
Okay.
Get him with those giant fingers.
I can't believe Finn and the bloody little people rolled so poorly.
Igneous, you were up first, so there's no commotion or anything coming from the ship at this point.
Yep. Okay, so what it's going to do is where he's been digging the dirt out of the ground, he's got himself a little hole now, and he's like, I think there's something in here. So he's just gonna put down his shield, put down his sword, and just have a little forage in the dirt for a second.
He's a fucking kid playing in the dirt.
And he's gonna pull up. Oh damn! Oh, maybe there's a sweet shield in the dirt. Oh damn! So he's just gonna revel in his new shield for a bit.
Okay.
You've seriously got 2 shields now.
I threw the other one away.
Right, okay.
But
Man, it looks
Yeah.
so good.
That looks so good.
Wow.
Sick. Seriously.
I haven't painted the back yet, but
That is
It's
amazing.
got a handle and everything.
yeah,
Is
man.
that actually, it's made out of your same
Yeah,
tire
made out of
version?
floor mats.
That's so
Yeah.
good, man.
It's amazing.
So
Okay.
I'll use it as an action to dig up shield.
Yeah. Action well spent. Aust, you're up.
I feel like I need to make a new Igneous emote now that you've changed. You've got a bunch of new gear. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm. Oh, see, I'm not very good at this intimidation shit, but I'm gonna take a look at Finn and hope that he's gonna give me some guidance as to whether I should kill this guy or just threaten him to keep quiet. So I'm just gonna kind of give him a look and go Finn, and hope that I'm gonna get some look of instructions here because I'm really not sure what I should do.
Just stepping away from Finn. This is me talking as me now. I think we need to still convince him that we are in fact meant to be there. We can't be dealing with a dead body, right? And the noise that's gonna make.
But we deal with dead bodies really well. We just throw them overboard.
That
This is
that
what
involves
trying to
taking him
house
like
Brian.
outside, risking being seen, and throwing while there's people still loading things onto the boat.
I'm really.
So Finn's looking at you just like,
I've got my hand on my sword, ready to slice this guy down, and I'm just like, Finn, what do I do?
yeah. Finn, you look over at Finn and he's just like,
Okay, what are you doing here?
Okay, so Alice is just gonna go with my condiment because I've still got my condiment bottle in my one hand. I was gonna go, no, for real, we're here to help out. Check this out, and I'm gonna hand him the container and get him to drink from the top, and I pop it open and get him to drink from the top one.
Okay, so you offer him. Do you know what the top one is?
It's beer. That was the first one I found out.
Okay, so you pop open the jug, and you offer it to him as your action, and then as his reaction, he's going to swat that away.
oh no.
Broke my jug.
So go ahead and make a
Randall.
go ahead and make a strength save to hold on to your jug without it falling, possibly.
Yeah.
Easy.
Try and knock my jug
So as
away.
he kind of knocks it away, you're just like, whoa, and you can feel beer kind of slosh around it, and you're like, come on, careful. So that is your turn.
I
Finn,
tried.
you're up.
I tried.
Okay. Even with the 5, it's me up next. All right. Okay. So can you describe what Randall's up to right now? So he's just slapped away the thing.
So he's slapped away the thing. He's dropped the vegetables and he's drawn his sword.
Yeah. Finn is just gonna be like, and he's just gonna slowly just get down and start picking up all of the peas. He's gonna spend his 6 seconds like basically picking up the peas and just like looking up at the guy and going, "You've got no respect, mate." And just he's picking up. He's just picking the peas up.
I was gonna go nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll deception.
Okay.
Oh my.
He's
God.
gonna you know what he's gonna do. He's gonna use one of his luck points, right? We're gonna roll that one again.
Oh.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh no. Wait. I've got an inspiration point. I have to use it before I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. No, that's all right. It's a fail.
You're not going to dump the rest of your luck points into this ruse?
No. I think I might need. I think I might need them a little later.
Okay.
What when we get into fighting? Bearing in mind, Finn doesn't have the advantage of height to get away on his flying beast.
He's just picking up the peas. He's not interacting. He's just picking up the peas, looking up, and picking up the peas.
So it's now Randall's turn.
Randall.
What's the captain gonna do about this?
What are you gonna do, Randall?
And where was Bernard? Oh, you were a 3. Sorry, it's Bernard's turn.
Oh, come on, Bernard.
Come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I cannot believe you, Randall. Okay. I didn't call the captain on you. I thought we were friends. I'm going to take off my my chef's hat, place it on my heart.
He sees the gnome hat underneath the chef's hat.
Well, I'm a gnome. And I'm going to point my finger at him and say, Randall, polymorph.
Okay.
Look,
Wait, what?
that cast.
You cast polymorph on him.
Mm-hmm.
What does he have to do? Does he have to make a save? Or?
Yeah, he has to save for wisdom on 17.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
That's right. I forgot that you.
See, I'm glad we didn't attack. This is great.
I could have cut him down with my axe blade. He's not like.
What is Bernard's wisdom?
It can't be that high.
Sorry, not Bernard. Not Bernard's.
Thingies.
Randall's. Sorry. Not named. Somebody want to do a little dance while I...
Don't say this should be Igneous dancing right now.
How long did it take to build that shield?
A long time.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is seriously good. And you painted it like yourself and everything as well. Damn, that's so cool.
Oh, look at that! He's all about stabby McStabby.
So the only thing that isn't in version 2. Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. So the sword is still version 1, yeah?
Yeah, still version 1 for the sword. That's gonna take a bit more time.
Yeah, nice.
But,
I cannot believe you're gonna have two full sets of armor, and you've been with us for less than a week.
yeah. I'm recycling as I go, so I'm just upgrading and chucking the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Randall MVP saves.
Oh!
Come on.
What?
Well, you've just given it all up now, haven't you, Bernard?
Oh, Bernard, that's it. We're
I was going to polymorph into an even more handsome guy.
And do you want to use have you got any bonus actions or movement you want to do?
Well, I still got my movement, I suppose. I can hide behind the cupboard.
Yeah, you can move.
people. Seriously.
You can move under a table or something, but the hide action takes a full action for you.
Okay.
So you'll be
Yeah. All right. So I just
little people. They're either on top of
under a
thing-
table.
So it is this time. It is Randall's turn. He's had quite the round.
Yeah.
Randall said beer offered to him. He's.
So he just forms a cup in his mouth and just goes, Captain! Captain! yelling in the direction of the stairs.
No. I just, Finn, you should have let me kill him.
I'm going to say it's a bonus action for him because it's pretty fast. And he is going
the captain's drunk. He's not going to hear that shit.
Yeah, was the captain? No, it wasn't. It was all the guards and stuff. Hey.
It was one person who was probably one of the key gambling people, I think.
But he was with he was with a group of people, right? We got the whole table drunk.
Yeah, I doubt the captain was there.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Yeah.
So Randall's going to reach out at you, Aust. Finn is less of a threat at this point, given he's still kind of collecting pigs, still playing the ruse.
Finn would be the easy target.
I'm just 16
to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. Are you sure?
I don't know. I never know. No, it is. I'm pretty sure.
How do you not know your AC?
Because I'm pretty sure on. No, it is. Oh, I'm a class of 17 actually. It's one better.
Okay. So he misses.
Ooh, nice.
I always forget my armor class. I don't know why.
It's right there on your character sheet.
Yeah, I know. I'm not often looking at that part of the character sheet though. I have
my screen's a mess. I've got stuff everywhere.
Trying to think.
Except what does the slaughter them sink the boat? Yeah.
Okay. You just see a number of people dressed very similarly to Randall begin to pile out of the stairwell.
Whoa.
And
Randall just got covered up.
Oh.
Sorry.
This isn't good. Why did he bring everyone else? It was just the captain he called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of captain.
Wherever the captain goes, his crew follows.
I'm the captain. I'm the captain.
You're all the captain.
Yeah.
So they're all kind of like pushing down past each other down the. This is still Randall just here.
Randall.
In fact, I might rename that one. Randall.
Ultimate Randall.
Ultimate Randall.
Randall.
Oh, that's hilarious. We can click on all the bandits in Randall, but we can't click on the captain.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the way that the bandits are set up. Maybe because you guys used to control some bandits.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Anyway, good to know. So they all kind of come running down the stairs, and they see these three people dressed as chefs. They see one of them collecting peas from the ground. They see one of them holding onto a massive jug, and they see the other one with his kind of chef's hat to his chest, and the captain
under the table.
Under the table,
hiding
with his legs, his curly toed shoes, just kind of sticking. And he calls out and says, "What is this? Who are you? What are you doing on my ship?" And that is going to be their turn as they ready actions to attack you. Igneous.
Should first ask questions later.
Yeah, I think
he's just asked a question.
He has only asked.
Technically, he has asked a question first.
Zelda Master in the chat reckons it's a good time to turn this into the Red Sea. It could be. Igneous
I've got a plan.
Oh no!
Let's think the boat.
Yeah.
So Igneous, so it's your turn, and what's happened? You just can kind of see people starting to run down the pier, away from the boat.
Did he hear the guy yelling out?
I think he's probably a little bit too far away for that, but he can see people starting to run down the pier.
Are the people panicked?
Yeah, they look a little bit panicked.
Okay. Igneous recognizes that, and he's like, "Oh yeah." He's just assumed that everything has gone super badly for Finn and Aust, and is just going to charge.
Oh shit!
As fast as he can.
We're not getting out of this. He's just going to run into him and start chopping.
I know. As Igneous does best.
Each square is 10 feet, so that's you can get to there.
Can you click your heels and?
Sadly attacked.
Isn't that what Dorothy does?
Normally, yes, but they're charging at the moment. So yep, that's Igneous done.
Okay.
You could use your action to dash, so you could go another 30 feet, which would put you down.
How panicked do the people look?
Obvious
to him that it's going to be battle time?
Yeah, they're like dropping their crates and things that they were boarding, and they're kind of getting away from the ship.
Okay. In that case, I'll boost as far as I can with a dash.
Okay.
Is it fair?
Yeah. It's good.
He's done.
Aust, you're up.
Alright, so whilst still looking at Finn on the floor picking up peas with this just kind of, you should have let me kill him look, but also feeling that the ruse can be, we can save this.
Yes!
Aust has an idea, and it's go, Captain, this guy was trying to steal pies, and we caught him.
Okay.
He's probably still got pie all over his face because he's been eating them for the last.
That's fair.
Or down
and his hands, he's covered in pie evidence. He's stealing pies, and the chef here caught him.
Okay. Here, go ahead and roll deception with advantage.
Oh
yeah.
Come on, Aust. Come on. That's terrible. That is terrible. Oh my god.
Look, it could have been worse.
This is clearly just not meant to happen for you. So he looks over at Randall and he sees like the pastry crumbs thing, and he's like, "Oh, Randall, you scamp! Always eating pies." But these people aren't meant to be here, are they? And he just kind of nods at him, and he draws a dagger and a scimitar as he. Let's see, who's he gonna? Oh, actually, we'll get back to it. He'll attack on his turn. Any bonus actions or anything else?
So with a bonus action, given they are clearly humanoid, I think I'm going to with my bonus action, I'm just going to put Hunter's Mark on Randall.
Poor Randall.
He's the fucker who got me in this shit. I should actually put it on Finn for making me keep the ruse up, but I'm going to put it on Randall. So just as a quick bonus action, I'm just going to put my jug down and do my little thing and.
Yeah, so you trace the magic insignia kind of in the floor with like squash pea juice. And that arcane sigil just kind of appears above Randall's head. He has been mystically marked as your prey.
Right.
And Finn, you are up.
Finn wants to use his
one chance, Finn.
Finn wants to use his bonus action first, and ready something, depending on how it goes down.
Okay.
So I just want to. Okay, so Finn looks over at the captain, and he says something. He just looks at the captain and says, "You need to stand back, or this is not going to end well." And I just want to say that I will ready an attack on Randall. I don't want to say what it is, but the basically whatever if they ignore Finn, then I want that to trigger this attack.
What are you up to, little man?
Let's just say one of my allies is very close to a target.
Oh no.
Okay.
I feel sorry for Randall.
Yeah, Randall's not going to enjoy this.
I think given like all of the failed rolls at negotiating, they are like they're committed to a course of action at this point.
Yeah.
But it's not their turn yet.
Yeah.
It's Bernard first.
Oh,
Come on, Bernard, get out from under that table, son.
I'm good. I'm good over here. So from my my vantage point under the table, I'm going to have a look at, and I'm going to cast blindness/deafness on 4 people.
Oh, wow.
Level 4.
Okay. What do they need to do?
What do they need to do? Constitution saving throw of 17.
Is one of them... Who are the 4?
So I'll go for the captain.
Yeah.
I'll go for everyone but Randall. So, I mean, although there's 8 of them, I'll go for, half of them.
Yeah, okay.
But not Randall. I want him to see what's coming.
Okay, so I'll roll for the bottom 4, I think. Captain saves.
Oh.
First one saves. Second one fails. Third one fails. Fourth one critically fails.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, there was 5 things. So there's 2 that saved, and one of them's the captain, and 2 that failed.
That's right. I want the captain to see what he's going to cause.
Okay, so what's the effect of blindness, deafness?
The target is either blinded or deafened, your choice, for the duration. So I'll make them blind. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay.
So they're blind.
Mark those 2 at the back with blindness.
I just assume that they will swing their swords at each other.
Yeah, or anything that they do, they'll have to compensate with their eyes. So as you kind of reach out, and a darkness begins to fall over the captain and his crewmate's eyes, and it recedes for a couple of them as they manage to just shrug it off. But the couple at the back, the darkness just covers their eyes completely, and they can no longer see. And they're just kind of like reaching out as their senses, which were so natural to them, are just kind of no longer there. It is the bandit's turn. I think we'll start with Randall.
Oh, I like this.
So Randall is going to take a swing at you, Aust.
Is this my cue then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Finn, basically, since he's down on the ground, he's still sort of down on the ground, pretending to pick peas as he was saying that thing to the captain. He reaches in to his side, pulls out his rapier, and just comes up into the side of Randall's ribs.
Oh, brutal.
As hard and as fast as he can.
Sneaky with a rapier. We haven't seen this.
Yeah, we have. This is not the Finn you're used to.
I haven't seen the rapier come out for a while.
And I'm going to be using my inspiration point.
Okay.
And if this is a surprise attack and it hits, it becomes a crit.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, you got a crit anyway.
Yeah. And we also add to that, since Aust is nearby, we're going to add my sneak attack on top.
Oh,
you get to add your sneak attack twice. Cause it's
okay, let's roll it one more time.
He's going to kill him with one.
Like,
it just keeps getting worse for Randall.
Just the first attack would have been sufficient. How would you like to...
It's basically like straight. So it's basically one giant push with his feet as he brings the rapier up into the ribs and straight through and out the other side. But he charges him right up against the wall.
You gotta lift him off the floor. Wow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right in the
Are you still wearing that belt of giants?
No. No. Am I? I probably am.
I think you are.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Take it off.
True.
So as you kind of like push up from your crouched position and just like shove the pointy end of your rapier up and through Randall's ribs and out the other side of him. You're surprised by your own strength as you lift him off the ground, his feet kind of dangling, and you don't stop until your sword hits the wall, and you kind of realize, oh shit, that's wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah, forgot about the ice giant belt that I'm wearing.
But that's Randall. Randall was just skewered.
Yeah,
that was rough.
Brilliant.
Fuck you,
That is
Randall.
Brilliant. Yeah, Randall.
So it's still the rest of the bandits' turns.
Yeah.
I take it
So-
they saw that.
Yep, they sure did. So 3 of them are going to attack you, Aust.
Oh, come on!
Oh, actually, I'll say 2 and 1. So 2 attack you. First one critically fails. So it's that time of the night where we roll a 1d100 and see what happens.
Yes.
Now the dice are starting to play.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's quite a low
That's-
number.
Yeah, it's moderately bad.
Do you want to explain again the D100 that we use, John?
Yeah, sure. So on a crit fail, we have a house rule where we roll a d100, and the lower the number, the worse it is. So a 1 would be the worst thing that could possibly happen, usually spells instantaneous death, and a 100 is kind of a minor effect. They might lose their footing, or they might be distracted momentarily, or something like that. But I think for a 23... given he's critically failed, he kind of reaches out. He's having to, it's this one at the top here, he's kind of having to traverse Randall's body. Randall was a good friend of his, and he just kind of becomes quite upset by what's going on. And he reaches over with his sword and manages to fall face first into Randall's corpse.
Nice.
His sword kind of sticking in the ground in front of you, Aust. He's just going to take a little bit of Randall damage. The second one, which is this one here, kind of reaches over, swing and a miss. He's just a little bit too far away. This one here, though, goes for you, Finn.
How dare he?
And he rolls a 15.
That's a hit.
Oh, wow, 15.
Really, 15?
I've got an AC of 14.
Oh no!
This is why I'm usually at distance.
Wow.
So take 5 damage.
Now I do have what do I have again? I've got uncanny dodge, so I can use my reaction to halve the attack's damage against me.
So halve it to 3.
Sweet.
Only a scratch.
Only a scratch.
That's good.
All good.
I'm going to say the 2 blinded folks down here are kind of trying to work out their situation. They managed to grab hold of each other, but they're not going to do anything this turn. This guy over here is going to... Where are you, Bernard? Are you like tucked underneath the table, or?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna run over and he's gonna try to like slash at the table.
It's a tough table.
Yeah, he's just gonna like lift up the tablecloth and just like take a swipe.
It was a tablecloth, but it's good.
It's a classy joint.
He misses. And then this other one, the captain kind of comes up to you, Finn, seeing that you just impaled
You did impale
Randall. And he goes, he was the best of us. he just unleashes.
Oh, Randall.
He just unleashes a flurry of attacks on you.
Hey John, Panic makes a good point that don't the blinded guys have to make a thingy?
Another save.
Oh yeah, they do too.
Yeah, it's be 2 now.
Damn, how many attacks?
There's a lot of attacks.
One of them saves.
Oh.
So one is now not blind.
So the his damage.
It's at the end of each of their turns, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, they did nothing for that turn. NPCs, where are we?
You'd hope they would have just thought about their lives.
Oh,
What have I got myself into?
Oh, Ignis, you're going to charge into this and the battle's going to be over. Unless you charge into the wrong room.
That would be amazing.
So he kind of lashes out with his scimitar, and he has a dagger in his other hand. The scimitar hit you, and you take 7 damage.
But I half that with my uncanny dodge.
Yeah. Oh no, you've already used your reaction this turn.
Ah, right. Okay, gotcha. So 7. Okay, that's right. That's all right. We're good.
And then, as the scimitar hits you, he kind of does quick slash with his dagger across the front of you, and you take 4. You take another 7.
He's all good. He's fine. He's all right.
But that is their turn up. Igneous, it's your turn.
Come on, Igneous. Here we go.
So Igneous has heard the death rattle cry scream of Randall getting impaled in a fire room. Moments before, he was tempted to bust through the door to his left, but now he knows where the action is.
Oh.
So he's going to sprint as fast as he can up. John, I don't have a measure, I think, so can you just boost me up as fast as I can go?
Yeah.
There's a dash.
What's your speed? So a dash is double A.
Yeah, so it should go 60.
So I go
Yeah,
60.
but each square is 10 feet.
Ah, right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, that's Igneous done.
Poor Igneous.
But he's popped.
He just wants to get into the fight and he can't.
Okay, it is Aust's turn.
Okay, so the gig's clearly up. I'm gonna first off move Hunter's Mark from our dead man walking, or dead man lying on the ground, to the dude that's now prone across his body.
Yep.
Done. And then pull both fire and ice out. So I'm gonna put my jug down because I'm still holding on to things. Put it on the table. Fire and ice out of the backpack, and basically because he's a prone guy, I'm just gonna go straight through the back of him.
Oh,
Hit
dang.
them both with fire and ice.
Okay, roll to hit.
Because that's how I roll.
Brutal.
You get advantage on both attacks, by the way.
I mean, I probably only need to do it with one sword, but I need to do it with fire. But I did it with both.
Yep, so both of your blades find their mark, and you just had this simultaneous piercing of this poor guard's back. And he is dead.
Burnt and cold all at the same time.
You didn't even need to roll your Hunter's Mark damage. Any other bonus actions or anything?
No, that's. I'm just gonna basically when I find
use your bonus to
I
move.
use my bonus action to move it. So basically, it's just gonna be stab, pull out. Yeah. So I'm gonna celebrating. So
Nice.
yeah. Yeah. Because I do +2 damage anyway. Because humanoid is is my favorite enemy, so I get +2 on that anyway. So yeah. It's
You didn't
way
need
overkill.
to do anywhere near that much.
It's like super overkill, but
Okay. Finn, you're up.
Is it a bonus action to drink a potion, or is that an action? It is a
bonus action.
he's just gonna pull out a potion. He's just gonna put it to his mouth and take a drink, and he's just gonna look at the captain over his shoulder and go, "You won't like me when I'm angry."
Oh no!
As the potion that is making its way into Finn's stomach is the potion of giant size.
Oh no! You're gonna take the bite. What are you doing?
a monstrous 6-foot thing emerges.
Doubles into like a giant halfling. Is that like
So you grow to the size of what is basically a hill giant.
Nice.
You occupy much more space, and you crash through the upper deck, and you can actually see simultaneously. You can see down. You're basically somewhere like there. Your head height is looking at the upper deck, but you can look down into the room where your feet are.
Okay.
the ship's gonna go.
And just with one move, he's just gonna punt the captain into the wall.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I guess with strength, or what do I roll for this?
Yeah, with strength.
Wow.
Okay. So go ahead and roll. I think, given your size, we'll use the hill giant damage.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
He also remember you've got the frost giant strength as well.
Yeah.
So you're practically a frost giant right now.
Fantastic.
Frost giant, your hill giant size, frost giant strength, halfling intelligence. Oh,
that crit though.
Yeah, so
roll 3. Roll 3d8 plus. Actually, sorry, because you crit. Roll 6d8 plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. So we normally don't do overkill as well.
This is
brilliant.
Let's roll that. 34.
Oh gosh.
That's a lot of ones. Ooh.
I think as well. You've got Bernard within range, so you can go ahead and add your sneak attack.
Oh, my sneak attack. Of course, I forgot about that.
I thought I was going to get punted from them.
It's stealthy damage when you're right.
And it was a crit, so I do get to roll that twice.
20.
You do get to roll that twice.
All right.
Oh, brutal.
Wow.
So you reach your foot back and you kind of tap your heel through one of the portholes, and you just swing it forward to where you know the captain is.
Yeah.
You manage to send him flying clear across the room, and he's just the way that your sneak attack works here is he's just seen you just grow right before his very eyes, and he's just like a stunned mullet, just like his arms open, like as an enormous boot just comes along and kicks him, and he goes flying across the room.
I think Zelda is just really taken by how overkill this has been.
Yeah.
It's just like brilliant.
But yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
So he should be.
How long does the the giant size potion last?
An hour, so I'm going to be like this for a wee while.
Whoa.
Oh god.
And you feel the ship kind of like not begin to take on water or anything, but you feel it kind of move under your weight as you bring your leg back and punt.
Hey John, XCat asked a question. Did the captain has anybody on his way past as he was getting punched or kicked through the wall?
Yeah, did he hit anyone?
Did he hit anyone?
I think you probably would hit the blind
So
guy.
the blind guy therefore take damage?
Yeah, we'll take some damage from the blind guy.
Thanks, XCat.
Not quite enough to kill. As this mystery body just comes flying and smashes the blinded guard into the wall, who then picks himself up and dusts himself off, but they're just not in a great state.
Oh dear, this is fantastic.
Bernard, you're up.
Okay.
You've just seen your friend grow into a giant.
Yeah, that was unexpected.
Who ate all the pies?
Okay, I'm gonna move down, look at the side of my table, and point my little staff, magic wand staff thing, at these two guys at the bottom.
Sure.
So at right angles, and I'll cast lightning bolt.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Okay. What do they have to do? Make a save.
Static zaps.
Do they have to make a save or?
Yeah, it's 100 feet long and 5 feet wide. And they have to do a dex save of 17.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, so it's 8d6, I think.
Whoa!
Damn.
Overkill, man.
Yeah, it's been an overkill kind of night.
That's brilliant.
Okay, there we go.
Anyone would think you guys are competent adventurers.
I'm not sure that's the case.
Okay, so one of them saved, but it doesn't really matter. That amount of damage is sufficient to kill both. As this arcing energy lightning bolt just shoots out from the tip of your wand. Yeah, blowing out the porthole there, out the door, which is still unlocked. And Igneous, you just see this like brilliant flash of blue lightning streak across the pier before it kind of begins to dissipate.
I love Zelda's comment. These guys probably make 2 gold a month. That's really hard.
Actually, I think. No, that's fine.
It's not like we didn't try.
Yeah, well, hey,
we tried.
we gave them the chance.
Twice. That's the only time that Aust ever negotiates with anybody. Oh my god. So is there one guy still alive in there, or is it 2?
3, I think.
Actually, 3.
3. Oh, is it 3? Right, okay.
Yep. And it is the bandit's turn. It is the bandit's turn, and I think upon seeing the huge giant and the lightning bolt, the two that can kind of see what's going on are going to make an attempt to run away.
Here's your chance, Igneous. Slice him down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get both you, Finn, and you, Ask, can make a text of opportunity if you wish.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah.
Totally.
So Finn first.
Stomp him.
Oh, come on, Finn.
All right, so we're gonna do just another kick out with his foot. He's gonna like basically come down with his hand, try and like crush him. Yeah.
Okay.
So same
Really,
hill
really good.
giant strength again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
I'm
getting
so
into
sorry.
this giant thing.
Yeah.
You're mean.
Oh, you got to roll to hit.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. Yeah. I can do that.
Oh.
Yeah, so you just like bring your hand down and just pancake the unfortunate soul. There's just a red kind of viscous layer mixed in with the peas on the floor now. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit.
Yeah. So Zelda from the chat did say, wouldn't they try and use a disengage? Would that still?
They're pretty scared. They're just like trying to run as fast as they can. Oust. This one
The
is
blind guy ran towards the wall.
Yeah, there's like a hole in the wall behind that guy.
He's probably not even that worried.
Oh, he can't see a thing, but when it all comes off and he sees blood all around him, he's just going like, what the fuck?
Oust, are you taking your opportunity attack?
Oh, totally.
We should leave them there. And like everyone just disappears and he'll wake up.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's dead.
He's
You just cleave straight through him with the with fire. as he exits the room, attempts to exit the room. His head actually leaves the room before the rest of his body.
Oh, this is the most fun I've had killing anyone.
Yeah, this has been good.
This guy's going to make a...
I really hope it wears out.
And it does. He is no longer blind. He sees what's going on. He's just like, I think I'm going to make a roll to see what he does.
A heart attack.
He's just going to begin begging for his life. And he sees like all of his comrades around him just dead. And he's like, please, don't kill me. I only make 2 gold a month.
Nice.
But that's going to be his turn. Igneous.
Does Igneous know that Finn's going giant size? Is there any structural damage to the ship?
You see, I mean, I guess it's kind of hard. You know there's certainly a lot of commotion there. He's not sticking out the top of the upper deck, but you've heard a lot of sounds, a lot of very loud sounds.
Okay. So with the lightning bolt that is just boosted out in front of him, that's like Igneous's kryptonite, and he's just gonna
magic
drop down into combat mode, bring up his shield, and reach for his sword.
Oh, you left it
isn't on him because he left it on the ground when he was digging up his shield. So he's just going to stop there and just try and focus himself and just try and not freak out.
Okay. Okay, I like it.
Now,
so you can get to
the other guards that were in the sort of the casino area. Have they been alerted to this?
Yeah. So in all of this of what's been happening, Igneous, you kind of saw some people running past you. You there, Igneous? I think you might have to do something.
Yeah, I think you had to run off.
So as far as you all know, there's nobody there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oust.
Alright, so in normal circumstances, when someone's surrendering, Oust would just get Wolf to bite their heads off, but I don't have Wolf with me, unfortunately, which is really quite depressing. So I'm going to take just a moment. I'm going to walk up to this guy, and before I run him through with ice, because I'm assuming he's hands in the air surrendering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dropped his blade, and he's just like, please don't kill me.
So before I run him through, I'm going to look at Finn, up at Finn. It's probably the first time I've ever had to do this.
Yeah.
Is actually look up at Finn. I'll look up at Finn and kind of once again go Finn, and with a question as of what do you want me to do? Because you're now, I don't know, 18 foot tall, so I'm a bit worried.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait for Finn to give me the go ahead, or
it's like Finn's not bothered at the moment. He's kind of drunk on the power that he's got. He's never seen the world from this height.
All right, cool. So this guard guy, he's looking pretty worse for wear, right?
Yeah, he's looking incredibly battered and bruised.
All right, I want to headbutt him. Basically, just gonna put him down and just go bang! full bore headbutt.
Okay. Are you trying to kill him, or are you trying to just KO him?
Oh, I'm hitting him as hard as I can with my head. I want to see what if it kills him, it kills him. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just
okay.
I smash him as hard as I can.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
It's just a D20, yeah?
D20 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Am I proficient with my head?
I hope so.
Alright, so
actually it's Oust, so.
yeah, exactly. Strength. Same throw, so I don't know. So it's just okay, D20 plus 4. Right. Yeah.
Roll a 1d4 plus your strength.
It's going to be really low. It's just a 1d4. 2.
2. Nice.
You just grab him by the shoulders, bring your head back, and just bang! And you just, as your head makes contact, you cave in the front of his skull with your own.
Yeah.
And he's kind of as soon as you make impact, you just feel his body just go.
Oh man, I don't think we've been this brutal to a bunch of like villains for a long time. For a very long time.
They're like, please.
They were just like casino workers.
They're kind of the minions that we usually have to throw in front of our enemies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So that's the end of combat. What are you all doing?
I'm just wiping blood and brain matter off my forehead, but loving every minute of it.
Yeah. And Finn's just scoping out upstairs, basically just checking out what he can see upstairs.
So you can see another one of those red curtains and like a wall basically in front of you. And you know from the layout of the ship, and because you can kind of work out where you are, that there are rooms in front of you as well as a hallway on the side there.
Okay.
And you can see to the front of the ship, the bow. You can see the steering wheel.
All right. Okay.
Ignis is just gonna yell out, guys, I see destruction.
We did that.
And Finn is just like, Ignis, get in here. You've got to see this.
This is brilliant. There's entrails everywhere.
And he's coming.
Yeah, so you can just walk in through the hole in the wall.
Okay, sweet.
And the room that you enter is just like covered with bodies. And you just have like a bloody Aust reveling in the middle of it. An enormous fin and a gnome wearing part of a chef's uniform.
Ignis is just going to boost straight back out. And just wait at the pier. I'll wait for you out here, guys. Just not freak out, but try and just keep his wits about him. Because he doesn't like that giant thing. He's just going to pretend he never saw it. Just trying to focus and just look out to sea for a bit.
And Finn just kind of like crawls over to the hole in the side of the boat and just kind of like leans through. He's like, Ignis, what are you doing?
And Ignis knows what a piece of shit Finn is. And he's going to be like, I forgot my sword. And he's going to push down. He has to get his sword. Not looking back, even as he's back.
All right. So Finn's just gonna turn around to Aust and he's like, this is lasting longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with you next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm lost. Does the magic gnome little guy have a shrink spell?
Yeah.
In a way.
Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what I can do? I can help you guys. I'm just gonna bust through this wall.
Yeah, just bust through some walls and find out what's going on up there.
There's no doors in here, so I'm just gonna punch through this wall and make my way down the boat.
I think with your strength you can definitely do that.
You're literally gonna destroy the boat. But brilliant.
So in that room, you see just like a number of benches and things. This looks like a bit of a prep area for the main dining section.
Okay.
So Finn, before you destroy everything, how is this helping us figure shit out?
Give me clues.
I'm also assuming you're like bending down. You're not like just tearing all the way through the top of the ship.
No, he's just busting through the floor that he's on.
Right.
Okay.
So while
Oh,
you're breaking
that
shop,
enormous
can you go, Finn,
iron.
how is this helping us solve our cause?
He's just like there could be clues anywhere.
You're destroying them.
So what? Could you just repeat what Finn can see in this room?
So you see a number of benches and a big oven. Basically, this appears to be like a prep area or a kitchen.
Oh right, okay.
Oh, they didn't tell me about that one.
And so I'm assuming that this room is filled with the smell of those pies.
Actually, there's no smell of pies in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. He's like, guys, there's no pies in here. Nah,
Somehow, Bernard has been cooking those pies somewhere else.
Oh, magic pies.
Make it sound creepy.
Everything that's going on right now is creepy.
Yeah.
Run off to get his sword. Get off this dock.
Poor Igneous.
Yeah.
I don't even think
Okay.
Finn will be able to handle walking on that dock.
Yeah.
I'll follow you through here.
Okay, cool. Finn just kind of moves aside for Bernard to be able to get past.
I might just have a little look through here, eh? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Because we saw that golden goose in there, so
Oh, that's right.
I'll just push the door open.
Yep.
I mean, people must have been eluded.
So looking into the room there, the two guards that you saw before are nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
So you see these empty gambling tables, and you see basically just a completely empty room, save for the golden goose on the aft. No, yes, aft of the ship.
Okay. It's a big. How big is the golden goose?
Finn can carry it.
Yeah. Put it in the bucket, Finn.
Let me just check. I'm going to say it's probably like 2 feet across.
Okay. Is this what you guys are after? This goose, or?
I don't know. We have no idea what we're here for, other than the fact that we're meant to be here. We've probably done a bit more damage than we were meant to do.
I'm here looking for my parents and my uncle.
Oh.
And I've been following clues, and they've led me to here. And I even received a book recently with some making sense to me.
Okay. Finn, you need to read that.
And so Finn just like smashes his way into the casino area.
Okay.
I think as you smash through that one,
yeah,
the floor,
oh no,
from the upper deck to the forward of the boat, I googled it. Begins to fall and creak and fall down.
Okay.
And as that happens, you see a very strangely dressed man.
Oh God!
Let me just. You see, basically, there's a whole mess of stuff that's kind of falling through the roof at this point.
Okay.
As the basically the top floor is being completely destroyed, and they're landing near you. And there's a. Let's see if I got a handout because he looks freaking sweet, man.
Oh, what are you doing? This is not part of the plan.
This is exactly the plan.
Making yourself giant and shit with sneak around.
Yeah.
I think it will show you all of his stats.
We don't mind.
There's nothing like. Oh, actually, there is. Sorry, So you see this very strangely dressed man with an octopus that falls down just beside him as well.
When
you
they
see
bedrooms up there, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, what was they doing up there with an octopus?
You see the octopus's aquarium kind of like smash on the floor. You see a large wooden chest, and yeah, there's just kind of like bits of the octopus's aquarium all over the place, and he kind of hits the ground with a thud.
He does.
He doesn't die, but he's very, very shaken up. He's like, how can I? Please save me. Please spare me.
And Finn just reaches in and grabs, which is now a tiny little token for him, and just holds the goose token up towards this guy's face. He's like, does this mean anything to you?
He says, of course it does. It's the token for gambling here aboard my ship.
Oh.
This is your ship?
Yes, this is the Grand Dane.
He is the Grand Dane.
And who exactly are you?
Make sure I get his name right. I'm Catsfair Dryland.
Alright. It's a good halfling name, that one. It's great.
Yeah, my mother knew a halfling once.
Finn just gives him a bit of a wink. Eh? Alright. And so Finn's just going to call for Aust to get in with some urgency. He's just like, Aust!
So he's just kind of like on his palms, reeling from the shock. He doesn't seem to be posing any major threat to you.
I'm gonna obviously continue my wandering down the thing. Actually, that's a window away, so I can't come in there. So I'm gonna keep wandering.
Okay.
Ignis is going to pick up the last bit of ale and just tip it out and vow never to drink again. No.
And I think with you all having met the owner of the boat, we will end the session.
Okay.
So Finn is still a giant. There's an octopus here for some reason. Aust, you're aboard the boat, and Igneous is mid-pour.
Nice.
Is there any sort of any information we can give the viewers for what might be happening next week, John, without giving too much away?
I couldn't have predicted half of what happened.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Yeah, I'm really not sure where to take this one or what's going to happen. I guess you might be able to have an interesting conversation with the owner of the Grand Dame, although you have just destroyed most of his boat.
Yeah, he might. Well, that might make him a bit more open to conversation. I don't know.
Or it could just upset him.
Yeah,
Hey.
maybe. I've still got some size on me for another like 50-something minutes.
50-odd minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. How did this go in comparison to what you had planned for us there, John?
It was one of the more closely aligned ones.
All right, good. Okay,
That's
good.
roughly what I thought might happen.
Okay.
I'd like to see John's notes where it says Finn drinks giant potion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the details I leave up to you guys. I just worry about like this thing will probably happen.
Yeah,
and this thing will probably happen.
Yeah.
Party is still crazy, kills everyone.
X-Cat has suggested we bathe him in the blood of his guards until he tells us everything.
Okay.
That is purely evil. That's brilliant. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Awesome.
Dave and Reese, are you keen for a catch-up session on Wednesday? Or we
I
not
think
possible?
we should have a brief discussion about how we're going to deal with this person and find out what we're going to talk about. Yeah.
Reckon you got maybe 25 minutes free on Wednesday there, Reese? Maybe. Okay, cool. That's right. We'll see how that goes.
We'll keep y'all posted.
Yeah, pretty much. It was good. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say as well, you should grab Shannon for that chat if he's available.
Yeah, true. So Shannon, we have like a it's not every week, but we try and have like a planning session on Wednesday nights for about 25, 30 minutes. So if you're free on Wednesday night for a half an hour or so, let us know.
Yeah, send me an invite or something.
Yeah, we'll give you basically we'll give you the Discord. Actually, the Discord link is in our thing. So if you go to if you're in the Twitch chat or not, we can message you the Discord channel. You can join in and on the conversation.
Cool. Okay.
But that's also a good time to let anyone who's watching know that there is a Discord that you can jump in and chat away with us. There's the Getting Dicey Twitter account, John's Twitter account, my Twitter account, and Aust's now using his Instagram, so that's linked in there as well. There's if you're not following us, definitely follow us, and you like us enough to get an emote. There's a subscribe button there as well. You'll get to see more of Igneous in his awesome
Sick
gear.
armor.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Everything is going towards the armor, I reckon.
I reckon the level 3 armor is actually going to be made from metal at Reese.
Yeah. Oh yes.
If we get to see
Mortgage armor 1.0.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back at 7:30 New Zealand time, whatever that is for where you are. Next Monday and around 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Hopefully, we should be able to get a few of us together for that.
Yeah, awesome.
Cool. Thanks for watching. See ya.
See you later.
Cheers.